Nope. On the Edge, Wheelchair Creator with Dr. Lisa, episode 4. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Here we are back again. My promise to myself is to do this 30-minute podcast every day. Now, we had a few days off while Paula, my sister, came to visit, and we have my mom's schedule coming in October. And I'm really hoping to get this stuff together. So what is it that we're up to today? 30 minutes is not very long to get into a topic with any depths. But what I would like to work on is research for, let's go to the, was doing a bit of editing on the finances for, this is actually my website, so I was writing this. I feel in quite a bit of frustration on knowing how to get going, where I'm going, what I'm doing. And as you know, having a product is an important part of running a business. And I do not have a proper business plan written. So I've been researching what is necessary to write a business plan. And I guess I need to sit down for an hour or two and do that. I'll say 1 hour to write the business plan. In fact, it's quite a simple process. I did, can I move this up? Yes. I did copy paste the information down here that there are 3 steps to building a strategic business plan. And this business plan would be for my company Lilac Flows, which I incorporated in 2019, early 2019, but which has just been in the research stage. So what I will need to do is define my priorities, those things that make big impacts on my business. So brainstorm with my team, no team, just me, to discover long-term, 3 to 5 year, and short-term, 1 quarter and 1 year business goals. One way to identify your priorities is to think about your strengths. What do you do that competitors don't? And then think about how you can build on those assets. So my vision for Lilac Flows is that it be a company that invests in the stock market. And that would be a whole brand new thing for me. I haven't done that before, but that's what I'm interested in right now, at least researching what I would invest in if I did start doing that. And there's all kinds of things that have to be sorted out. But writing this business plan would be the beginning of that, or the next step. All right, so then after you let's get back to that sentence. One way to identify your priorities is to think about your strengths, what you do that your competitors don't, and then think about how you can build on those assets. Well, I'd have to do a bit of market research on what other people are doing. That would be my competitors, which would be other companies that would like to, I'd like Lilac Flows to become a publicly shared company. So that's a big step. And all of those things for I'm incorporated, but I don't have the shares set up. That's something that an accountant and a lawyer would help me with. Anyway, once you pinpoint your goals, phrase them in 6 to 8 word sentences and write them down. So that is important. Remember to be specific and measurable when constructing your priority sentences. And then this is from the petracoach.com website, 4 steps building executable business plan. So they say that you can contact them for a goal setting smart sheet. Assign ownership of tasks to employees. Well, that's me. I own all the tasks. Break down your priorities into tasks that team members can own. Assign due dates, or these tasks may never be accomplished. Yes, that's probably true. Also, in assigning tasks, consider each team member's strengths. Studies show employees are more engaged and therefore more likely to accomplish tasks when they're doing things they enjoy doing and are good at it. And 3, review your plan often and revise it. I can't tell you how many small business owners I've talked to who have a business plan but haven't looked at it in years. You should review your plan monthly, or better yet, weekly. The economy changes, the market shifts, and your business needs the flexibility to respond and adapt. Hey, do I have a camera here? I don't think so. Let's put a little camera up. So we got the camera here. We're going to control copy that. Control copy. We're going to come back to this website page. Control V. There it is. Hi, there I am. I'm going to put myself up into the corner here as I'm reading this to you. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Okay, so where were we? We were on assigning ownership of tasks to employees. That's me. Okay. Assign a due date, or these tasks may never be accomplished. Also, when assigning tasks, consider each team member's strengths. Studies show employees, we've already gone through this, are more engaged and therefore more likely to accomplish tasks when they're doing things they enjoy doing and are good at it. Review your plan often. We've already gone over that. Weekly sounds like quite often, so that's quite a bit of time and energy going into the plan. And then execute your plan. Don't let your business run you, run it. Distractions and curveballs will always be thrown your way. Don't let them become excuses to sidetrack your plan. Let your competition get bogged down in the day-to-day while you keep the bigger picture in focus. Executing your plan is the difference between true business success and simply getting by. Okay, well that's going to be fun. So in here, what I've decided to do, this is one of my blog posts. I think I'll publish that shortly. And then we'll keep updating these things as we go along. Can I fix that? It doesn't seem to be. It's underlined it and everything, but it's not giving me the alternatives. Okay. I need to learn how to do a business plan, so I'd started doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this on my, actually I'm going to capitalize finance. Finances. So there's two kinds. There's two kinds of finances that we're going to deal with, and one is personal. I'm just going to type that, personal. Is that the right? And business. So I'll need two budgets. And then I'll do since I am the financing for this company, my personal business or my personal finances will go into the business to get it started. And then hopefully it will make money itself through stocks. Big plans, huh? Bet you never thought about that before. We're going to go ahead and publish. You can't see that. Publish button. I'll bring it down. Going to hit publish. And if you would be subscribed to this, you would get this in your email. Now, I know that most of this doesn't. This would be like I would need to have a team that I'd be sending this to. You know, it's quite a ways down the road. This post will be shared on all your enabled social media accounts the moment you publish the post. So that'll go to my Facebook group, and you can share directly to my Instagram account. Connect an account, and there's a message there. I don't know. I don't even know if this should go out anywhere, but we're publishing this on the website. I could make it private. I could make this publication private. I'm going to take that. Sharing is disabled. And I want to make it private. All right, we're going to leave it public. There used to be an easier way. This is why everything on the internet is so hard. It's hard to understand how these things work. All right, we're hitting publish. Oh, right here. Visibility. I can change that to private. Great. Yes. So we've privately published it. Very good. And here it is, the view post. Here's what it looks like. Private finances. Very good. Greetings, folks. Okay, and we're calling Lilac Flows Keith and Lisa's Big Adventure. So right now, okay, that's for me. Okay, that's very good. They even have a big private on the title right there. That's nice. All right, now where are we? So we're going to look at what else I can do. That's shopping. Locals. I'm going to go to locals. We're going to do a little bit of work on with locals. I need to make that would be one of the things I would need to do. Actually, locals, we'll do this. And we'll move this gal. Make her a little smaller in the corner. So we don't need the goals. We don't need 1,000 subs for this. Rather, we need well, let's just turn these off. The goal is different for itchy nose for locals. But the goal for all of these is to monetize and have content that people would be interested in watching. I've tried to go live on here, but it didn't work. View profile. So here's my profile. I've got some kind of filter on the some kind of filter. Clock. Camera. Oh, is Krita? It's the Krita, so there's a filter on that. But no, there's not. That's weird. Okay, it doesn't matter. So this doesn't look quite right. This is too bright. Anyway, artist, researcher, animator. I started out life in Winnipeg, Manitoba. When I was 8, my parents, brother, sister, and cat moved to our farm, Baker's Green Acres, where my dad farmed and my mom taught school. When I was 17, I joined the Canadian militia and then the Reg Force, where I served for 11 years. I retired in 1994 as a mom. I wonder if I can edit that. As mom to look after my children. Well, I had the children and I looked after them. Miranda was born, my youngest, in 1994. And in 2002, I began a fine arts career at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, where I did 3 degrees as an artist researcher. At that time, it was a new discipline. I have 4 followers. I'm following 14 people, and zero are blocked. Okay, so organizing life after disability. Share. If I share this on Twitter, what happens? Twitter is now X. And I'm going to put a hashtag, lilac flows. Nope, that did not work. Come back. I don't know why that happens. Shift, hashtag, YGK, and then space, hashtag, lilac flows, and then hashtag .com, which is the website. Nope, it's not a hashtag. It's the actual website. Great. And I'll go from my locals. We'll say locals.com. Wonder how we're doing for time. We're 18 minutes in. All right, and we're posting here. We're going to go ahead and post. Very nice. And that's what we got here. Now, I don't have very many followers, and that's fine because I keep making a mess of everything. And going viral is not an option. This is a very slow-paced channel because we're building something. All right, let's go back to your locals and let's put it on Facebook. This is coming here, so I do have Facebook. Will this work? Just getting. Well, I'm working on organizing. Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard. Why not? So many steps. So many steps, and I never get them in the right order. All right, let's can we post it? How do we post it? Okay, let's move this up. I'm gonna post this to Facebook. Okay. All right, we've just done that. And so what does it look like? Live stream not started. It doesn't look like anything. Live stream not started. Why can't we do it? Well, I think we can't do it because we can't do it on OBS, but let's see. Let's see if we can get the computer to... I think it's going to be a mess. I'm pretty sure because it was a mess last time. Gift subscription, news feed, manage community. Let's look at the news feed. Of course, I've got Scott Adams in my news feed. And that's a subscription-based creator. And I don't have a subscription to him. And the other cartoonist I have is Doug Tnaple. And he is also subscription-based. And you need to pay to be on there. So, and then my news feed. Did we just look at that? I think we did. So we're not really following anybody in particular. But what we do want to do is view profile, which we've already done. I do have 5 followers. That's kind of cool. So I could just do a post. I like it. It's pretty. Okay, create a community. I already did. It's called Lilac Flows. Why can't I get there? I'm pretty sure this community name is forbidden. Okay. Anyway. Well, I guess it's already created. But I don't know how to get to it. I don't understand how to use it. Oh, there it is. Lilac Flows. A place to discuss aspects of awakening. Nope. There. Let's change this. Okay, you got a few things on here. Okay. Live stream. All right, this could be disturbing, so we'll just give it a try. Verify you're human. Test. Testing the live stream. Make sure the title's at least. I think we're going to be done here. We're going to be done here soon. We're at 26 minutes. Testing. I'm going to actually wait until I'm done the OBS part. Well, let's give it a try. Community icon. Custom thumbnail. My thumbnails are going to be all too big. I know it. That's too big. 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 This might work. Open. Okay. And then I hit go live. I'm scared. It says before you start your streams, share it with others. Okay. Testing this out. Probably a mistake. Here we go. Oh, it's not going to work. Hey guys. Start stream. Yes, start stream. Nope, not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. All right. And that's the end of this live stream. We've got the OBS symbol up here, and I do not know how to change that. And last time I tried, it was a mess. So we're going to say goodbye. Thanks for listening to this little play. And I hope you have a great day. That's it for now.